Hi Libras. So I didn't start my last reading with the harmonica note, but I do think it's a nice way to frame things. So I will start it out for here. And Libra is the air, so fitting. Libra is the air, the cardinal air, the birthing, new initiating air, the breeze. Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna get a cross, Celtic cross for Libra, please. Celtic cross for Libra, please. Celtic cross for Libra, please. I don't like to see before I do all of them. But two just popped out for the Virgo reading also, so something about two going on. Leo season just started yesterday. That doesn't really have anything to do with two, but interesting. Okay, so the current card, the current energy for Libra is the World card. So a major arcana card, going through some sort of major integration and sense of completion of a cycle. The fixed energy, so really having worked and created a sense of stability for yourself around something and really completing a cycle of integration. And every new beginning comes with, every new ending comes with another beginning. A challenge right now is the Lovers card in the reverse. Gemini energy, air energy. The Lovers card can really be about like a divine partnership, but also about kind of choices and temptation. So this might be a challenge right now, is having trouble, having the challenge of feeling like it's hard to resist a temptation, or it's hard to make some sort of major kind of divine choice for yourself about something, but difficulty with your choices, which I think is commonly can be a Libra thing, because Libras are always looking to Libras are always often have troubles making decisions, and so because when you're balancing things, that you're the scales, you're the Justice card, sometimes it can be hard to make a decision about which way to go. And so the challenge right now is maybe some of that air energy with having trouble making choices, and also feelings swayed by temptation in some kind of a way as you complete this cycle of integration. In the recent past, you had the Six of Pentacles, which is an energy of giving and sharing, and I feel like that's just often Libra energy in general. People usually, sometimes Libras get some flack from, certain, there's this great account called Rude Astrology on Twitter, but anything that we feel difficultly towards, maybe there's also some sort of draw there for us. So there are challenging things about the Libra personality, especially like that constant balancing of harmony. If you're just constantly balancing between people's opinions and seeing who likes you to try to make people like you, then who are you really? But that's just, a Libra challenge. And so in the recent past, this giving and receiving energy, which people really do feel from that harmony of Libra, and then working into that giving and receiving energy into this cycle of integration. And in the near future, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, so letting go of some sort of major disappointment and heartache and pain and trouble, which is lovely. In the above energy, what you might be consciously experiencing, what people might be seeing of you, is sort of like a delay in some sort of plans to move forward or to travel. The Three of Wands can be about like really looking across the horizons to really planning for that next step of that big journey. It could be about really travel, or about some sort of a new job opportunity, or some sort of a new opportunity, but like moving forward with passionate fire energy. But this can sort of be like a delay in moving forward with plans. In the below energy, and this card flipped out onto my lap, so I'm sorry that I actually don't remember if it was in the reverse or in the upright. But interesting that when I picked it up and then put it down, it was in the upright. So I'm going to say that this is where it was supposed to be. But in the below energies, the subconscious energy that you could be aware of or not. But if you are aware of it, then maybe you're not really showing it to other people. But maybe more, you just don't realize this is part of the energy you're feeling right now, is the Five of Wands, which can really be kind of like feeling like a little bit of conflict about passionately like fire energy, passionately feeling like in conflict about something. And I wonder if that has to do with that challenge of that Lovers in the reverse, so feeling sort of conflicted, either like you're actually fighting people about something, whether that's like verbally or in the world or just like subconsciously, but you're like fighting something or fighting yourself about some kind of an idea. So that's what's going on in the subconscious energy. The advice right now is just the sun. So that Libra is the, cardinal air, which is really like the breeze. So sun is Leo season, just started yesterday. This is about optimism and innocence and joy, and just like some cards are not that easy to interpret, but the sun card is just like, good vibes. So the advice right now is just like keep moving ahead with like good vibes, whatever it is that you might be, going through right now. The energy surrounding you right now is the moon. The moon is a Pisces card. It's the water. It can have to do with like our fear and anxiety, but like this sort of underlying sort of tremor of anxiety that is, there's a lot of major arcana cards here. So something like really big is happening for you right now, Libra, and the energy, both your present energy and your challenge, your advice, and your energy surrounding you. So, big divine energy is what I like to call it, is at work right here, not necessarily just like little matters of the everyday. This fear and anxiety is just sort of like what's going on right now. You can't necessarily always have the answers about everything, and sometimes you just have to go with the flow of it, because what's getting processed is just kind of part of like your destiny at this point. Oh, another major arcana card. So a fear right now is a fear of the death card in reverse is a Scorpio card, and in the reverse it can kind of be about fearing that you are not going to transform, fearing that the resistance of transformation. So maybe wanting to transform or start something new or a new idea or something, and really like resisting that kind of inner transformation. That could be like what you fear, is to not go forward with that transition to become maybe the next iteration of who you believe that it is, who you're supposed to be. So that's just your fear of what's going to happen, is not necessarily going through that inner transformation or resisting that transformation as you go through this world energy of completing a cycle. And in the outcome energy, you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is earth energy, stability, family, having, a really comfortable, stable family life, or it can have to do with more like material wealth and abundance and things like that. But this is the outcome of the energy surrounding you right here. So even though you're feeling a little conflicted, kind of trying to balance temptation or choices, some sort of major choices, you're in the conscious energy, you're feeling sort of like delayed about something. Really what you have here is this energy of giving and receiving, moving into feeling like you're really completing some sort of major integration and cycle, and releasing some sort of significant pain that you've been going through recently. And, advice is to keep moving with that sun energy towards this Ten of Pentacles, which is a happy and stable family life, or however you define abundance in your career and your finances. But really just like that. The outcome of the Ten of Pentacles is, a very positive card, especially with this near future card of, releasing this sword energy, releasing some of this air energy that can be really stressful. Go, baby girl. That can be stressful. So moving forward towards this Ten of Pentacles. And if there is fear and anxiety that's like going on here, like that's just to be, air energy is always going to feel like a little bit of that. And so you're being supported very much with sort of like that universal energy in this case, I would say. So trying to get some color cards for Libra, please. Trying to get color cards for Libra, please. Leo season. She's joining. Hey. Getting some color cards for Libra, please. Get some color cards. Color cards for Libra. Get some color cards for Libra, please. Color cards for Libra, please. Can you please get some color cards for Libra? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Movement, energy, and consciousness. Movement, energy, and consciousness. I always prefer when the cards pop out by themselves, but if there's the intention to just like grab them on a certain shuffle, then that works too. So movement, When this card comes up in a reading, it symbolizes that it could be time to take action and proceed on your journey or with your plans. Taking action can be scary or anxiety producing with this energy surrounding you right now with the Moon card. But sometimes you need to stop thinking about things, air energy, so much and just do them. This card means that the time is now and all signs say go. So that's what it seems here to me as well with this, happiness energy about things, even though you're feeling a little like delayed right now. Signs just say go. So whatever it is that you're working on right now, it means go. Obviously, don't base your whole life decision on a tarot reading, because go in one area of your life doesn't necessarily mean go in any of them. But if there's something like you're like really not sure about choices, weighing things, feeling a little delayed about one particular thing, feeling a fear of like not like transforming into this next iteration, which it looks like is going to happen anyway, this is kind of green light, go with that movement forward. And you also have the energy card, so, feeling that energy of the sun, Leo season just having started with that fire energy, fixed fire energy, which could maybe have something to do with, feeling this, a little bit of this, like, delay in planning, just like that fixedness of the Leo season. When this card appears, energy, it asks you to pay attention to the energy that you've either recently cultivated or would like to cultivate. Tap into the momentum of something that you've been working on. Get excited about a new project or even a seemingly mundane task like cleaning your home. Now is the time to pursue whatever has been calling to you. So that's kind of like movement. And this card just came up also in the Virgo reading, so that energy, fire energy for Leo season is moving forward. And consciousness is the last color card. Consciousness. Consciousness is our ability to feel and sense what is around us and within us, and to tap into a deeper universal connection. Allow yourself to go beyond yourself and your ego. Tune into this consciousness deeply as you move forward on your journey. So tap into that, deep universal consciousness that's obviously here with all these major arcana cards. It's not necessarily saying, it's not necessarily the same thing as intuition, but like intuition is very much a part of consciousness as well. And these white cards always kind of remind me of the air, Libra energy with the air there, especially like releasing that pain of the Ten of Swords, which can be like the pain of the air. So allow yourself to go beyond yourself and your ego. Tune into this consciousness deeply as you move forward on your journey. And you are moving forward because you're wrapping up some sort of major cycle here with this fixed energy. Leo energy is fixed and moving forward. So if we get a couple tea leaf cards for Libra, please. Can we get a couple tea leaf cards for Libra, please? Tea leaf cards. Those are the ones that came. I'm taking them. Sometimes the shuffle's ugly, but like if they come out, they come out. And there's a lot here. Yes. So key, successful outcome to your problem. So whatever you are feeling here, it looks like the universe is taking care of it. And I don't always feel that confident about saying something, but you're moving towards this 10 of Pentacles and releasing that 10 of Swords. You're stepping into a new experience. When one cycle ends with this World card, another one begins. Protection from a powerful friend. The divine is definitely working here, but maybe another powerful friend for you personally. May just finished. I mean, it finished a little bit ago, but maybe the energy of May with the spring, with that fire energy of Leo season, something in May, or maybe next May. Harp, great happiness, which is definitely what looks like is happening for you here, Libra. Pleasure with a close friend, so help from a powerful friend, and pleasure with a close friend, so also pleasure. Family wishes come true. And this is that outcome energy of that 10 of Pentacles is like very family oriented abundance sometimes. And mountain is a major challenge to overcome, which is always what we have going on. And maybe your major challenge is, with this choice and this balancing of temptation and fearing not, going into your transformative energy. But there's a tremendous amount of happiness and there's always like a challenge. So that's to be expected. Some sort of major challenge is always there. But the advice is move towards that sun, move towards that Leo energy, move towards that fire energy. Victory of Maryam is your Rumi card. And this is 41. Victory of Maryam. If you are longing to caress the moon, the energy surrounding you, the moon. If you are longing to caress the moon, don't turn away from it. If you are not ill, why do you crawl under a blanket to hide? You are in a quarry of sweets. Why do you look so sour? You live in the spring of life. Why are you withered inside? Don't fight against yourself. This energy in the below. Don't fight against yourself. The Five of Wands. Don't flee from what could be your glory. Don't flee. Don't resist that inner transformation of what could be your glory. This release, this Ten of Pentacles, this release of the Ten of Swords. But like a fearless moth, dive into the flame, that energy of Leo season. Dive into the flame of Leo season. Why be linked to your obsessions? Burn out in the flames until your heart and soul are enlightened. Get out of the old carcass and form yourself a new body with this, world card of this integration. Get out of the old carcass and form yourself a new body. That is what the Death card really is. Why are you afraid of a fox when you descend from lions? Leo season. Why be a lame ass when you have the strength of stallions? The beloved you seek will arrive to open the door to your fortune, for love is the key that opens all your locks. Love is the key. The Lover's card here in reverse is the key to all of your locks. The beloved you seek will arrive to open the door to your fortune. That'll come. You feel you are immortal, and I know you are divine. You feel you are not ready for the task, and I know that triumph is only moments away. You reach to me for protection, but you are me, and the protection that you seek is already with you. We are not apart. I am living through all that you are and all that you love, all that you have lost and all that you offer to me in surrender. I am in you as your courage and magnificence. Courage is Leo season. And any task I send to you is simply one of the tasks for which you were born. You are an eagle with wings ready to soar, so I push you from the cliff top so you may know yourself. I push you from the cliff top so you may know yourself. A lot of like divine energy going on here. And I recently saw that the Scorpios go from the scorpion to the eagle to the phoenix as they sort of mature. So that could have to do with this fear of transformation. And, baby birds, eagles, at some point, they're developed a little and then they get pushed out of the nest a little bit to soar. This oracle brings you a message of affirmation and success. Success is just peak Ten of Pentacles energy here in your outcome. Your victory is already assured. You are being led into it now. No matter if you believe it is not possible and you are placing more faith in the appearance of distraction or obstacle than in other success. No matter if you have forgotten for a moment that the divine lives in you as you and that, no matter if you believe it is not possible and you are placing more faith in the appearance of distraction or obstacle than in other success. In the appearance of obstacle, which is, obstacle is sort of your conscious energy. No matter if you have forgotten for a moment that the divine lives in you as you and that apparent failure is only a part of the process, the plan through which learning happens, serving the ultimate holy victory. Yes, your victory is inevitable. And that is truly like what this looks like. Like your victory is inevitable. Which is beautiful. You're being given this reminder from the Holy Mother Mary, also called Maryam, and the beloved divine presence of love that she serves. Whatever may be troubling you or is soon to present itself, with a challenge to overcome. Is not a situation or circumstance meant to bring you trouble. You just need to allow yourself to become more eagle-eyed, beloved, wild one. It is not what appears to be that is the source of the challenge for you, not at all. It is only how you are viewing the situation, which might be this moon card. It's just how you're viewing the situation. Maybe it's like it's a major obstacle, but maybe it's not as major as you feel like it is. Will you remember that all is divinity manifesting and nothing exists outside of it? All is perfectly designed to help you fulfill your being, live your truth, experience your power, and reside in the perfection of your divine loving heart. This oracle brings you guidance and comfort. Whatever is going on in your life right now, whether it brings you joy or deepest struggle, is the divine in you as you breaking through into your life. Do not hesitate to trust in it, embrace it fully, and let it have its way. There is nothing there that needs to be resisted. You are safe to be wild, to be alive. Live it with love and let it unfold. Just live it with love and light and big Leo energy there with the sun. You do not need to sabotage yourself anymore. You are learning love's way and claiming it as your own. That is your path to victory assured. This oracle asks you to trust in your growing optimism. To trust in your growing optimism. Your advice. To let the war be over now. Kind of still a little bit what's going on in the subconscious, kind of fighting yourself. Even if it means weeping with sweet sorrow and relief for a while. weeping with sweet sorrow and relief as, you let go of these 10 of Swords. The sunset is golden. The sunset Leo season is golden Leo season. The struggle is behind you now. Just rest and enjoy the golden glow as you rest with love a long, long while. So just like love and abundance here. And that's a pretty clear reading to me. Okay. Thanks for joining, Libra.